I'd like to talk with you about the students. I've heard the institution, faculty, and the community, and let's focus for a minute on the student part of the university, because I think that's very interesting when we talk about the future, because that's who's going to carry on the far distant future. So one concept that I think is really critical is the idea of collaborative education. I think at this point students are collaborating in their own education, and they're going to continue to do it. So when I think of the university of the future, I think of many student-driven initiatives. And this comes in part through things. I am at MIT. We're experimenting with things now. We've had the Undergraduate Research Opportunities Program for years. It's that revelation that undergraduates can, in fact, do research. When they become graduate students and professors, they'll get more experienced at it, but they're on that trajectory. Why not engage them and have them learn by doing it? And I think that idea of collaborative education extends into my area, which is public service. We send individuals often out into the field to work with a particular community on issues important to that community, and those students are being educated by that community in the same way that community is being educated by those students. So we're seeing this breadth of educational opportunity come through the activities of students themselves. Second concept is, to follow on that first, is that idea of experiential education. I hear often people talking about this global economy and the way students need to be able to function in it, and I would argue that the best way for them to learn that is to pay close attention to their academic work and to engage in some of the global experiences available to them, so that they really understand what it takes to work in other cultures, by other people's systems, within environments created by other people and with those people, and to do it effectively and respectfully. The third concept I would raise is just IT, communication technology. It's going to make universities different in the future, and it's a worthwhile experiment to see how much we can evolve it by starting now working with communication technology in interesting new ways. So that when we send our students out in the field, and this is an experiment that's currently starting at MIT, they can work backward to connect with the residential university. So MIT is not giving up the residential university concept, but we do want people to be able to go out and work in these other communities. How then can they stay connected? And that's an interesting issue that I think universities need to solve.